It takes a lot of time to find good learning resources online. So today, I decided to share my 7 most valuable game design resources. If you want to become a game designer, the 2 books, 5 websites, and the YouTube show exposed in this video should cover most, if not all of your basics. You can find links to each resource in the description below. Number 1. The Art of Game Design by Jesse Schell. This book is the number 1 textbook you should devour as a game designer. It not only describes the whole process of designing a game, but it also emphasizes dozens and dozens of questions to ask yourself when designing your game. Jesse Schell chose to offer a method that revolves around lenses. By looking at the game creation process from multiple points of view, the author unveils many subtleties of game design. On top of that, this resource is not specific to video games. Instead, it covers any type of game, and I must say this is my game design bible. Number 2. Pixel Prospector. Pixel Prospector is certainly one of the most well-known resources for independent game designers. This website alone lists hundreds of external links to game design related articles, communities, and websites. Not only that, but all of the links are organized in categories and subcategories. It even offers a pretty exhaustive and free marketing guide for game developers. This is one of the rare sites where you'll easily find solid figures about the gaming industry and the indie game development market. If you need to make a market study or a business plan, Pixel Prospector is one of the first places to go to, at least as far as indie games are concerned. Number 3 is GDC Vault. The GDC Vault is a repository of game design, technical and business-related talks from the Game Developer Conference. The access to the entire library is reserved to those who bought an accreditation for the exhibition. However, there is a free section on the website which gives access to a large selection of talks from previous GDC events. There, you can find inspiring content about both the global gaming industry as well as postmortems from indies in particular. A few videos get added to the free section after each GDC event, so you'll find new talks there on a quarterly basis. Number 4 for this list is Hobby Game Dev. This website by Chris DeLeon has a lot to offer. Hobby Game Dev is mainly a repository of a huge list of articles and bills about game development and design. As its name suggests, it is targeted at everyone: professionals, students, and hobbyists alike. Chris's articles generally tackle a clear, specific topic in an efficient manner. The website also has a community page where you can connect with other aspiring game designers and developers. Number 5. Extra Credits. Extra Credits is a YouTube channel about games and game design. In short videos, the authors break down each time a fundamental concept of applied game design. The videos analyze common game mechanics, characters, and aesthetics with a short, well-structured format. Not only that, but the channel also offers game recommendations with the James Recommend shows and cool history lessons. Number 6. The Game Accessibility Guidelines. The Game Accessibility Guidelines is a focused goldmine. This website contains a list of detailed guidelines to increase the reach of your game. It is all about making your game accessible to the largest amount of gamers. According to the About page, 15% of the population are disabled people. In casual gaming, the number would rise up to 20% of players. Those persons' disability could be colorblindness, a form of paralysis, or anything else you could think of. The guide also stresses out the fact that there is no typical gamer, no single type of user to target. This is definitely a key resource for game designers to study from. Number 7. The Game Dev Subreddit. This is the game developers' go-to subreddit. It is a hub for game development related posts. Any big free pack of resources for game developers and game designers will be shared there. You can find and engage in all sorts of discussions about the art of creating games. It also links to other useful related subreddits, and it features a pretty deep wiki. This Reddit community is very lively. You will always find interesting posts to engage with and new resources to look at. And number 8 is Reality is Broken from Jane McGonigal. Why games make us better and how they can change the world, says the subtitle. This book is special. It's nothing like a game design manual nor a Bible of some sort. It is just an essay about the strengths and positive effects of games. Jane McGonigal analyzes games through the lens of positive psychology, a branch of psychology that studies ways to achieve a satisfactory life. Why is this book part of the list, may you ask? Well, it offers insights as far as why and how people consume games. To me, it provides the reader with interesting trails about some of the reasons why we need games and about our global audience as game designers. A little warning though, this book doesn't cover the dangers or negative effect the massive modern consumption of games can have on our society. It focuses on the strengths of collaborative games and possesses an extremely positive, typical American tone. Just be sure to take a step back then when you read it. Okay, that's it for this video. As you may have noticed, I decided to delay the second part of the QTE video. This leaves me more time to properly write it and take into account criticism I got on the first one. As this is also the first time I speak about game design on this channel, I felt that giving you some general resources would be useful. So, are there any other resources you would like to point out? Please leave them in the comments below for everyone to see. If you like the video, you can subscribe to my channel and follow me on social networks. Thank you for watching.